Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a nail care routine for you. I do this once in a while because I do get questions about how I care for my nails and about nail polishes and such. So I'm going to go ahead and do a soft-spoken video with you today. I will be tapping and scratching on the different items I'm showing that I'll be using for the nail care, and I will be painting my nails with you guys. So I hope you enjoy. First and foremost, I'm going to take off my rings so that I can get started. So I am going to use some nail polish remover. I purchased mine from Target. I just get a good deal there, quite a bit here, and I get something like $3 something, something like that. So even the Dollar Tree doesn't have as good of a deal because they'll give you, it's for $1, but it's quite a bit less per ounce that you get, it seems. Like you pay more per ounce at Dollar Tree and less per ounce at Target. This lasts me so long too. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. This one is Advanced Nail Polish Remover. It says 96% acetone for natural nails, removes gel nail polish, strengthens and nourishes, contains natural coconut, avocado and olive oils. Okay, so I'm sure there are more natural versions out there that are better, but I don't really mind. So I had a friend purchase some natural nail polish remover for me at one point, and I did use it, but I just tend to use this one. Okay, so I've got my cotton balls, which I can tap on that for a bit as well, but I just put them into a little mason jar like this, actually it's a bit of a large mason jar. And then I find that if I just do a bit of a circle like this, kind of rub it around, it really takes off most of the polish pretty quickly. So I just kind of get it in there. This is a lighter colour, so it comes off a bit easier than, say, a darker colour, like dark red or blue. And it doesn't stain like my actual finger. So when I'm taking off reds or darker colours, it kind of goes all over the place, and I end up having to use quite a few cotton balls for the entire process. Because I have to then get it off of my actual fingers, not just my nails. There we go. So pretty easy, it's pretty straightforward to get this stuff off. I usually use 2 cotton balls, so I'm going to grab another. So this is the mason jar that I use. It's a ball brand of mason jar, or canning jar, I should say. They have, yeah, it looks like a bit of fruit back here, because often people can different kinds of fruits, so they can make jams and jellies. People don't do it as much as they used to. And this is a wide mouth jar, and on the side it's got the different amounts, so you can kind of see how much you put in. On this side it's got cups over here, so it's got, yeah, cups, and I think it's got some ounces if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So let's grab another cotton ball. I'll put this back. That's the front. Oops. That's the front. You can see this cotton stuck to this one. So let's get this side off now. We've got a cotton stuck to it. Okay, let's do that one first. So you're just going to rub that around, and it just gets it off so quickly. Let's go for the pinky. Okay. There's an ASMR channel that I watch once in a while, and I'm subscribed to. I think it's just called Dani ASMR, D-A-N-I, and she's got extremely long nails that she says are natural. They're natural. And I just don't know how she does it. I don't know how she keeps them so long on both sides. Like, I tend to have my left side longer than my right because I'm left-handed, and I clean and do dishes, and it just kids, it's so much with this hand that I can't seem to grow this hand's nails as long as this. They break a little easier. So I'm just amazed by her nails. They're so beautiful and they're so long. If you like hearing the sounds of long nails tapping, you'd probably really like her channel. But yeah, she seems to keep them long. I think she might have a video where she's actually cutting them, trimming them, so she's great at keeping her long nails. Okay, so I've gotten most of the nail polish off. Typically at this point, I would actually go and wash my hands, just to kind of get some of that alcohol off of them. But I'm going to go ahead and do that after I've painted my nails this time, just because I want to stay with you guys. But what I am going to do is I'm going to moisturize my hands and nails. So what I'm using here is an Ultra Shea body cream. This is from Bath and Body Works. I was given this 2 Christmases ago, and it's just lasted a really long time. So I'm using this to just kind of moisturize my nails. I do different things. Sometimes I use olive oil and a bit of honey, and those are really great for your skin, and then the oil just moisturizes the nail. And I've sometimes done sugar scrubs where I will use a brown sugar with honey, maybe some lemon and oil, and just use that on my hands a bit. But for my nails, I just try to get a little bit of moisture in there, because they are almost always, actually pretty much always, like 99.9% of the time covered with nail polish. And the reason for that is because of this ASMR channel. I find that if I don't have any nail polish on my nails, I do tend to break nails much easier. And so I've got a few things that I do to protect my nails from breaking, and one of them is to keep nail polish on them. Another is that I use gloves. I've got a bit of lotion underneath, and I just kind of pop it up like that and use it. I use gloves for when I do my dishes. I always have to have gloves now that I have ASMR channel, because when I'm doing dishes and getting my nails all wet, they kind of like weaken in a sense when they get wet, and I can easily like chip them while I'm doing dishes. So gloves have made quite a big difference for me. Okay, so I've thoroughly kind of rubbed my hands and got that lotion really deep into my skin, and kind of I start to kind of rub my nails just a bit. I don't do this every time, but I try to do it once in a while, just to moisturize them, as I said. And I know this is not the most natural form to do that with I'm sure it's got chemicals and such, it's not great, but I do, like I said, I do sometimes do natural stuff with olive oil and honey, but I don't care too much. So this is, this was a Christmas one called Snow, Fresh Sparkling Snow. And this one is, it's 24 hours of moisture, so it's like really does last long. And during the fall and the winter, I get really dry skin, and so I have to kind of keep moisturizing and drinking lots and lots of water. I drink lots of water all the time, but it seems to not matter how much I drink, I will get dry skin. So there was one year where I told you guys I was trying just to drink water to see if I didn't need to keep moisturizing, but it didn't work. So I still drink tons of water, but now I just moisturize as well, and it does keep the hydration or the moisturizing, what's the word, like it kind of does keep that hydration in. That's the best way I can put it. So this is what I use once in a while, and it was a bit easier than having oil all over the place, but like I said, sometimes I'll just use oil and honey. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bit of towel here and lay that out. And the reason is because I have found that if I try to apply polish when I still have lotion on my nails, like quite, like where this is just recent when I put it on, it doesn't apply as well. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a little dry. Make sure that I can get the nail polish on properly. Okay, so now the first thing that I do is I take this clear nail polish. It's called Miracle Nail. It is from the Dollar Tree, so it is $1, and this is what I have used since 6 months into starting my channel. I used to not use an undercoat because I'm not honestly not like a nail person where I'm always doing my nails, but I started doing that when I did my channel to have long nails for tapping on things. So prior to that, I would just always like take a color and put it right on. But what I found was that my nails were turning like a yellow color because the colors of the nail polish were transferring onto my nails. So you know, I read that if you do just an undercoat of transparent, like a clear coat, you won't get that color fading into your nails or coming off on your nails. So I always put an undercoat. The other thing that happened when I used it was I realized it really strengthened my nails. So prior to using this, if I were to just put a colour on, even in 2 layers of it, if I nicked my finger somewhere, it would it'd be much easier to break. But when I started using this, I realised, wow, I'm closing something or a cabinet and I go, oh my gosh, I probably broke it, and I look and it's perfectly fine. And so that's what changed when I started using this. I do think it actually really makes your nails stronger. That's been my experience. So I go through and I do 2 coats of this actually prior to my colour. Let me move this out of your way. And that's just for that extra strength. It's fun to see what different people do. Maria from Gentle Whispering, I noticed she actually will take her transparent coat and kind of brush it along the backs a bit too, to kind of keep it strong in the back of the nail as well. So now I'm going to do my right hand, and it's nice because you don't have to worry about it being perfect. You can kind of just go quickly. I try to do my nails on I try to do them on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so I have found that I do need to replace the nail polish twice a week, do this process twice a week to protect my nails from breaking. I often don't have time to do it twice, but I do try my best to do that. I have a schedule that I try to keep for work, and one of the things I do is I put my nail routine on that schedule. So I put it on for Wednesdays and Saturdays. So that can help if you're trying to grow out your nails. Go ahead and try to maybe do them twice a week. Because yeah, when I don't have time and I do just once a week, I do find that the places where the colour has chipped, which is usually on the tips, become much more vulnerable to breakage. They tend to start kind of, even like the nail kind of can peel away. I did bring my nail file with me for this video, but I did just recently file my nails, so I don't really need to, but I will show you the file that I use. this is the file that I use. It is what they call like an infinity file, and it's awesome. I have used this for almost 4 years now, and like it says when you purchase it, it really does just keep lasting on and on and on. It's really good for your nails too. It's not the kind where as you go it can kind of like break the tips a bit. It's really, really, oops, new problem. It's just a bit, it's really nice. It just doesn't break them at all if you do it back and forth like that, whereas if you use a normal file, it can kind of be bad for the nails. So yeah, this is what I've used. I had gotten this as a gift prior to starting my ASMR channel, and once I started realizing I needed to have something to file my nails, I got that out, and I've just never used anything else. Except I do once in a while if I need to have a backup or something, or I do have another one just in case. So I have 2 colors here that I'm going to use. I've got a brown and I've got this lime green. I'm thinking I might do just this color. I was going to do it like alternating. I'm not entirely sure. The reason why I'm debating is because the next videos that I'm filming will be my travel to Lebanon videos. I didn't travel there, but I always do travel to videos using items from different countries, so that it kind of like brings you to that place. So I have friends and family that travel, and when they come back they give me the things that they purchased while they were there, so I can tap on them and kind of help you go to that place through the items that you're seeing, and just kind of getting to hear a bit about that country. So if you're ever interested, I have a playlist of my travel to series, and I've got probably like, I don't know, at least like 15 countries that I've done. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this brown because it kind of goes with the colouring of the video that I'm going to be doing next. Like I said, travel to Lebanon. Lebanon has a lot of this like really specific tree. I'm going to try and look up the name before I make that video, but it's a tree that is, it kind of looks like a Christmas tree actually, so I'm going to have to look and see what it is. But a lot of the items that were brought back by this person that went there for me and then passed them on to me for this video are made of wood, and then they have pictures of this specific tree on them, so it's kind of like one of the country's symbols, it seems. So I think I'm just going to go with this brown, this like kind of coffee colour, instead of the green, because I'm looking at it over here. I have some of the Lebanon stuff beside me, and I feel this brown colour is a lot more, it fits the theme a bit better. I've always tried to do polish that matches the theme of what I am tapping on. So I usually do just 1 coat of nail polish, of the colour I mean, after my 2 coats of Miracle Nail. And in this case, I probably will only do 1 coat. I thought this one might be a bit thinner, and that I might need to do 2 coats to get it to the colour I wanted, but it's looking quite good. I don't think I'll have to do that. So there's the first hand. And I'm going to go into my other hand, which I'm right-handed, so this hand's a bit harder for me to do usually. But I've done it for so long now that I'm getting better at it. Trying not to go over the line. Let's get a bit more for this thumb. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of like a mocha colour. I have to look and see the name of this one. It's called Nirvana. Nirvana. Let's see, I thought it would be like coffee or mocha. The brand is Sinful Colors. I love this brand because I usually only have to do one coat, and people often say, is that gel? And I say, no, it's just nail polish. But it's just so nice. And the thing is, it's really reasonable. You can get this for usually just under $2 for each colour. Even like Target has it. Most places that sell it for something like $1.97 per colour, whereas a lot of other brands are $4, $3, $4, $5, sometimes $6 and $7. And I just find that this is great. So, okay, so I've gotten my nail polish on, and like I said, I think I'm just going to do the one coat. Okay, so that is my nail routine. I try my best to do that 2 times a week, and then I just let them dry. I'm actually going to film a video for you guys, I think, just showing you all my nail polish next. I get questions about the nail polish that I use, so I'm going to just go ahead and show you guys some of that. And that will be a soft-spoken video as well, because I need to be able to talk to you and tell you about them. Most of them are the same brand, Sinful Colours. But I do here and there get gifts from people that are different brands. Okay, you guys, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.